This is looking at the house from the road. To the left, right there, is gravel road that goes down to the shop. That's 24th Street. So I'm looking to the south. That's a big waterfall. And I'm just panning around. And this is the road that connects to the driveway. And then looking that direction is to the west. And I'm moving around. This house has got a full sprinkler system, 16 zones, multiple table rocks, boulders, rock beds. This is kind of getting up closer. Zooming into the house. Big stucco porch. It's actually a brick with stucco smear. Has a built-in about 1,000 square foot carport. It's part of the house. This is just kind of looking back to where we were standing at. That's Northwest 24th. House is almost 150 feet off the road. As you can tell, it's plainly wooded everywhere. Now this is looking down toward the shop. It's pretty much hidden. And we're closer into the house, and I'm just panning around. That's front door, long sidewalk, big flower beds. You can see where the sprinkler system ditches have just been put in. Then this is the front waterfall, which is massive. Kind of gives you an idea. This is called a pondless, as in there is no pond. It's a pit. And this is just looking back up, kind of panning around. And this is going around. Now we're coming into the backside. That's the driveway that comes off of, it's actually called Coal Creek Road. And I'm just panning around here. Beautiful waterfall. And it's got lights on it at night. It lights up. It's beautiful. Okay, this is looking at the carport that's built into the house. It is a 4-car garage. It's a 3-car with a tandem. It'll hold 4 cars. That part's 40 foot deep. Now we're looking on the downhill side of the property. That's another waterfall. That's a koi pond. We'll get to it. And this is looking down. You see the creek. That's the play area for 4-wheelers. We've added a bunch of trees. That's a curly willow. And we've got some pine trees. So we have green in the winter. And this is looking at it as it goes down. Now, this is one of the pergolas. This is on the side of the house. We're going to take a walk down through this way. Now we're looking, you can see the creek area. And this is, all of this is sprinkled, both sides. So we're walking. As we're walking down, we're on the side of the house, south side of the house. It's a pergola. I'm going to pan around. That is an 8-foot tall fall on the water feature. Huge waterfall. We're now coming to the back porch. Porch is about 30 feet or so by about 18. That's the living room. That's the master. And then a neat thing, this is a little water bubbler. It actually is not real small, but it's a rock bed. And with the big waterfall turned off, it makes a nice soothing noise. You can probably hear it. And that lights up it. So we're looking down. Now this is another pergola. This is a 20 by 20 with a stone fireplace. That's a real wood fireplace. And it has a step down. We have a huge bar with a grill built into it. So we have a step down to lower patios. So I'm looking back, creek is in the background. Those banks are all climbable, most of them are, with a four-wheeler razor. Then that's our koi pond. And right now this is on a timer. And this is the big waterfall. Puts out a lot of water, and that's on a timer so it can come on and off when you want. Then as we continue on, we're in the backyard. We have another flower bed here. And then this is a giant pool. It's a 36-foot round. It's been buried into the ground. You can see that's the top of it. It's about 5 foot deep, maybe a little over. So it's a half-moon patio that goes all the way around. That is a garden shed slash pool house, whatever you want. It does have a garage door on it with an opener on the end. Looks like a little house. And we're looking in the backyard, all the trees. Got a nice sized deck. So we're backing up looking at the house. And this is an 8-foot tall fence that hides the backyard. That's a raised garden bed. And you actually see the shop back in the background. So we're looking down into the creek. All this is areas to ride four-wheeler. And it's in need of mowing right now. This is just looking back around. This is an amazing property. And that's the road that goes down to the shop. It's got a fence and a gate. Now you can get an idea of the sound of this massive waterfall. And that's a patio that overlooks the creek. Koi pond, beautiful waterfall. Now we've got elevations going down. You're seeing the creek. And this is the patio that overlooks, that's a wood fire pit. That's a dam, a low water dam. Water actually goes underneath of it. But you can drive down and drive up that on a four-wheeler. Play area, and the property goes all the way over to the woods. I'm just kind of panning down the creek. There's a little road that goes across, that's on this property, to a point. And then this is part of the area. Beautiful in the spring, summer, and fall. This is another shot. This is down on the property. That's looking up. Driveway, there's a storm shelter right there. That's the carport. This is the back of the house.